Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing another citrus video on a less common citrus, lesser known. This one here, last year, this tree gave us over, I'm not kidding either, over 500 fruit. Over 500. And yes, we ate them all, every last one. But what I want to show you is this year, which is what I was saying yesterday in the orange video, this year it's not giving us much at all. Maybe 20 fruit, and last year there were 320 approximately. So it's so important to have a backup, or to realize that you're gonna have years that are off. Look, it's empty. There's nothing in there. And like I said, check back on the video I made last year on this tree and you'll be amazed how loaded it was. There was more fruit on it than you could see the green, the leaves. Okay, so which fruit tree is this? This is the TANGELO, and I need to give it a good trim at the top. It's really gone bushy in the last year or two, and I need to remove at least 30 to 40% of the tree. That's a lot. That means, let's see, from the ground there, I need to cut from there, but basically just above my head, all that and all across. So it's a big job for a couple of reasons. One, you can't reach the fruit, right? Two, is digging into the pineapple guava, right? They're kissing here. Look, guava, TANGELO. And I keep cutting back. See these cuts? See this cut here? A cut there? That's me cutting, continuously cutting, all the time, because they're touching. So you got two trees touching. That's the second reason. And thirdly, you don't want that much fruit, guys. It's too much fruit, right? You can still get around 200 fruit with half the size tree. So 3 reasons why you want to get these big boys trimmed back. 3 good reasons, right? The same applies with the orange I showed yesterday, the Valencia. That got a trim last summer. And by the way, you can trim these anytime you want. The worst time to do it though is in spring when they're flowering. So the best time is anytime between summer and winter. So this one will need a bit of a prune again too, the orange tree. So, and this applies to all citrus. That's the TANGELO. And if you're not familiar with this fruit, this citrus, it gives it away by this little nipple, well, big nipple in this case. See that shape at the top? That's unique for the TANGELO fruit. That's the giveaway right there. Oranges, mandarins don't have that. It takes time for them to form. This one doesn't have one yet. This one does. And that one does. See it there, forming? So there you go, there's a few more on this side. We're gonna taste one now. And here is exactly why I need to trim it. The biggest one, or the ripest one, is the one that's the highest one, which I can barely reach. All right, that's where my fingers go, right there. I've got to pull the branch down to reach it. See? Why? Can't reach it. Need to trim the tree. And that's the one I want. Okay, I got it. So this is the largest one so far. They get much bigger than this, by the way. There's another one down here. So I might get a couple for taste test and preview. Now, in the orange video, I told you that you do this right, and if they come off, they come off. Well, this is a little different because the Tangelo like sticks pretty tight to the stem, unless you wait like till September, then they will just drop to the ground. These are all droppers. They don't hang on the tree, right? So these will all drop, just like the navel. Okay, so this doesn't want to come off, so I'm gonna force it off. I'm not pulling, guys. You don't pull. Just do it like, well, the best way to do it is to use cutters. If you're not gonna eat it today, right? If you're not gonna cut it, if you're not gonna eat it right now, it's best to get a cutter and just cut it there at the top, so you don't damage the fruit. But since I'm gonna eat it right now with you, I'm gonna risk damaging the stem. Here you go. Oh, wow. See, it won't even come off even if I force it. So the other thing you can do is twist, 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 and then it'll come off easy without any damage. I'm gonna take a mandarin as well, which is fully ripe, on this baby Japanese emperor. I just transplanted this last summer, so it's only been in the ground for about 8-9 months or 10 months. So wasn't doing too well where I had it, and here it's enjoying its new home. But it only gave us one fruit this season, this year. So let's grab it. It's quite a big mandarin. Look how big it is, and it's very soft. Look how soft that is, to compare with the Tangelo. And by the way, let me just take it off first. Twist. Even though it's fully ripe, it won't come off with the toggle. This is a twister or a cutter. You can use a cutter to take it off. In late August and September, I'm going to be doing another comparison between mandarins. This one here, the Fourrure, and the regular Emperor Mandarin, which is the biggest and oldest one I have. So stay tuned for that in about a month or two. Okay, the comparison will be with the Tangelo and the Mandarin. And as you can see, sometimes the Mandarin's bigger, sometimes the Tangelo's bigger. In this case, the Mandarin wins. And it's usually the other way around. These Tangelos get much bigger. But like I said, this year was not the best year for it. And it wasn't the best year for this one either, because it's only been in the ground for 1 year. This one has been in the ground for 6 years. But it's taken a year off this year, as I've said before. So let's do a taste comparison. I'm going to peel these now. All right. The Tangelo is definitely not fully ripe. That was quite hard to peel. It's edible, but it's not at full maturity. It's probably around 70 to 80% ready. But that's all right. And this one was like 100 to 110% ripe. The Mandarin. The peel just came straight off. No pressure. Look at this. Look how many pieces I had to pull off individually to get it off. That was stuck onto the Tangelo. Big difference. See that? I could have done this one here with only two pieces if I wanted. All right, let's do the taste now. Before we get to putting it in our mouth, I just want to show you what they look like inside. This looks like a little orange, doesn't it? The Tangelo. Like a baby orange. And that looks like a typical Mandarin. See that? Looks very familiar, doesn't it? All right, I can hold the camera now and do a taste test. First, I'll start with, I'll start with the mandarin. And yes, my fingers are dirty. I've been working in the garden all morning. Wow, so cold. The first reaction is ice cold. We had 2 Celsius this morning. Early morning, it got down to 2. That means a lot of frost. Around 35 Fahrenheit. So first sensation was ice cold taste, and secondly, low sugar. Not very sweet. I'm quite surprised because last time I tried this last year, these were very sweet. Okay, let's try. And so cold, low sweetness, but juicy, and low sweet. Let's try these guys. Remember, the Tangelo is more of a sour, sweet citrus. In case you didn't know. Okay, let's get stuck into this one. Tangelo. Oh my God. The winner. Instantly the winner. Wow. Like out of this world. Even though this is not fully ripe, and that one is definitely fully ripe, maybe overripe, which means it should be really sweet. This one is the winner because it's like 100 times juicier. This was juicy. This is real juicy, like splash, like an ocean wave hitting you in the face. And sweetness level higher than the mandarin, which it shouldn't be. The mandarin should be sweeter than the Tangelo. But in this case, in this comparison, the Tangelo wins on juiciness and sweetness. I'm gonna have another one. Wow. 10 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 7, 10. Now, seeds. I just bit into one seed on a Tangelo. Let's see if there's a seed on the mandarin. It's a seedless variety. No seeds. This one has seeds. Let's see if I can find another seed. No seed in that one, but the first wedge had a seed in it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of the Tangelo citrus, and also comparison with the regular Japanese mandarin that you find at your grocery stores. Don't forget to put the bell on for any new videos I make, and also subscribe if you haven't for more videos coming up. And also don't forget to like and comment, guys, and we'll see you from the next video. Thanks for watching.